never skip the setup. Many people hop onto the bench, grab the bar, and start pressing without setting up properly. You can't rep out your sets, so you leave the money sets for growth on the table. Welcome back to Fit After 50, everybody. I'm Jay, certified trainer and 50-plus physique competitor, and today we're talking about one of the most popular exercises in the gym, the bench press. But if you're not careful, this powerhouse move can turn into a recipe for disaster. I'm about to break down the top things you should never do when bench pressing, and I want you to let me hear from you. Has what I described in the opening of this video ever happened to you? Share your story with all of us in the comments, if you will. Let's jump into this. First up, always include warm-up sets, or as some call it, feeler sets. These are the beginning sets done with much lighter weight, and these sets allow you to get the muscles warmed up and to get blood flowing to the muscles. I no longer do much traditional bench pressing, but I do use the Smith machine quite a bit, as well as dumbbells and hammer press machines. But I always start out with a 25-pound plate on each side of the bar for my feeler sets. Then I build the weight up through my working sets. You never want to go in cold and prove how strong you are on the bench press or any other exercise for that matter. So always set up and start out light. Next, never lift with your elbows flared out at 90 degrees. Doing this puts extreme stress on your shoulders and can lead to injuries like rotator cuff tears. I get it. Your arms naturally want to flow outwards, but focus on keeping your elbows slightly inward. Try this. Try tucking your elbows slightly, around 75 degrees from your body. This engages your chest more effectively and keeps your shoulders safe. Another option for guys who maybe work out at home and maybe want to avoid the traditional bench press is a chest press machine like this one that I have. Or you can do the good old-fashioned dumbbell presses. Now, this chest press machine I have probably costed me less than $300. That was a few years ago, of course. And I'll speak more about it in a moment. But the beauty of this chest press machine is there's no spotter needed, and you can maximize your sets and maximize your reps. And that will maximize your muscle building ability. Another thing, guys, never skip the setup. Many people hop onto the bench, grab the bar, and start pressing without setting up properly. This can leave you unstable and prone to injuries. Always plant your feet firmly on the ground and be sure to squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep a slight arch in your lower back. But do not overarch the lower back because this will lead to lower lumbar issues. Taking the time to do these quick setup tips will make sure that you have a safe bench press and will help to give you a good base so that you can maximize your power and have the safety. Also, never put your feet up on the bench when you're pressing. I see this all the time in the gym. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it does. Maybe some of you could help me and explain it to me. But I don't see any purpose for putting your feet on the bench when you're pressing, so always plant your feet firmly on the floor. Another big mistake many guys make, and most of us have done this one, never load up more weight than you can handle. Ego lifting might impress your buddies for a second or two, or it might impress those that are standing around in the gym, though I doubt it, but it's a fast track to a torn pec or something even worse than that. So choose a weight that challenges you but still allows for proper form. If you're unsure, start lighter and gradually increase as your strength improves. You can always do, as I like to do, go a hair lighter with the weights and just bring the rep count up slightly. For me, that's 12 to 15 reps on the beginning working sets. Mind-muscle connectivity is crucial and it's key for a good chest press exercise. And listen, guys, never bench press without a spotter. Even if you're experienced, accidents happen. Having someone there to assist can make all the difference for you. Here's the problem with the traditional bench pressing without a spotter or a safety bar. You can't rep out your sets, so you leave the money sets for growth on the table. So here's what I say. No spotter, no bench press. I use chest press machines, dumbbell presses, hammer press machines, or Smith machine because I want to be able to maximize my opportunity for muscle growth. And I can only get this in my workouts if I know that I can push through those money reps. Now, these tips aren't just for safety. They'll also help you get the most out of every rep. And as we get older, it's all about working smarter, not working so much harder. Okay, guys, hit that like button, if you will. That's it for this one. I'm going to see you on the next video. And until that, go get fit safely.